How's it going, guys? It's Jason here, and today's video is going to be on my Transformers Takara Masterpiece collection. So this is just going to be a collection video, as most of my figures are mint sealed in the box, but I'm also going to do a complete history of every figure released, all the originals and all the repaints of this Takara Masterpiece series. I'm probably going to have to break them up over a few videos, but I'll run you through the complete whole collection and show you which ones I have and give you a bit of history about the background of the figures. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. In 2003, Takara released the Optimus Prime Masterpiece figure for the 20th anniversary, and it's called Convoy. Here I'll just show you the box. So this came out in 2003, and I love the box design. It's like got a matte black finish. Looks awesome, but unfortunately the back's all in Japanese, so I can't read it. And yeah, it's an amazing figure. A lot of die cast in the figure, so it's very heavy. 2 years later, they released a repaint of the Optimus Prime figure, and it's Ultra Magnus MP2, and it's the exact same mold, all the die cast parts, just as heavy and big and bulky, but looks absolutely awesome. And so yeah, it's just a exact repaint. It doesn't come with a trailer or anything. So that's Optimus Prime MP1 and Ultra Magnus MP2. Takara also released two other repaints of this mold, one of them being MP1B or Convoy Black version, which was released in 2009, and that looks really awesome with the red eyes and the red windscreen as well, which is a black repaint. The other variant, which is the rarest figure ever released for the Takara Masterpiece series, and supposedly was only released to 5 quantities, was the Lucky Draw Gold Convoy, and this was supposedly released as a competition for either TV Magazine or Robots Points Draw. And so here's a couple of photos of the figure, which is completely gold plated. And on the front of the box, the only indicators that this is the gold Lucky Draw Convoy variant is that the Masterpiece logo in the top left corner is gold plated as well. So this was super rare. You can't find it anywhere, and this was released in 2004. Supposedly only 5 quantities made. The following year, Takara released the MP3 Starscream Masterpiece figure, and this figure looked absolutely awesome, but they went down the avenue of trying to give Starscream a realistic paint job, which I would prefer. Well, I prefer the MP11 mold. I think it's more accurate, and well, mold and paint job more accurate to the G1 figure. And if you check out my other video on my Hasbro Masterpiece figures, I've got the Starscream Masterpiece figure that has a more accurate G1 paint job, so check it out. So yeah, this one came out in 2006, and still an awesome figure. Looks amazing, but yeah, they really went for a different design, different look this time. A bit confused as to why they didn't just do the G1 paint scheme, but still a cool looking figure nonetheless. So that's the box to MP3 Starscream, and then 4 years later in 2010 they released a repaint, and this is the Ghost version MP3G. That comes with the clear, translucent plastic, which I hear is very fragile, and a lot of parts have broken on this figure. There's down the side, MP3G, Starscream Ghost version. So it's the same mold as the MP3, obviously. Just with clear plastic, so he looks really cool in his ghost mode. So the Masterpiece line was very popular with the repaints, and this one is a cool example of that. In the same year, 2006, Takara released the, quote, perfect edition, end quote, and it was the MP4 Convoy, or Optimus Prime, packaged with his trailer. And yeah, so it's the same mold as the MP1 Optimus Prime, but comes with the trailer as well. And this is a behemoth. This box weighs a ton. And the figure is absolutely awesome. Massive box on this. So getting this shipped anywhere will cost a lot of money. So I was rapt to get this figure. There's the back of the box. Absolutely massive, and this figure is awesome. Although I probably prefer the MP10 variant, because the figure, I think, looks more accurate to the in vehicle mode, at least. Sorry, in robot mode, looks more accurate to the cartoon. This figure is just absolutely impressive, all die cast, and looks amazing. Here is the rarest figure that I have in my Transformers Masterpiece collection, and this is the limited edition MP4S, or Sleep Mode, which is the morbid repaint of Optimus Prime when he dies in the 1986 animated movie. This repaint was released in 2010, as it says on the box, and comes with the collector card that was just slid in the top of the side of the package, and it shows the limited quantity that they were made. So this was the Japan release, limited to 2010 quantities, and this is number 1322. So I'll just show you the collector's card there. So yeah, it's a really morbid design, but it was a super limited release, so I had to get it, and I was rapt that when I bought it from the toy company in Japan, they sent me out the box that Takara Tomy sent the actual figure in, so I was rapt with that. So I've kept the transport box straight from Takara's manufacturing plant. So this is the box for MP4S Sleep Mode. And yeah, it's a bit of a different design too on the back of the box. Freedom is the right for all sentient beings. Yeah, one of the most emotional scenes, I think, that I've ever seen in a movie is when Optimus Prime dies in the 86 animated movie. It was definitely my favorite movie growing up as a kid. So there's the box for MP4S Convoy Sleep Mode. Next up we have MP5 Megatron, and this was the first release of Megatron's mold, and is in a the same scale as MP1 Optimus Prime, and yeah, looks absolutely awesome. So this one came out in 2007. There's the back of the box. His is actually very very difficult to stand, and I think the newer version looks a lot better to his G1 accuracy to the cartoon, but yeah, still a really cool figure, and a lot of die cast in that figure as well. So not bad for a first effort at all. And there's Megatron MP5. Takara also released a gold version of Megatron, MP5G, in 2014, which is a identical mold to the MP5 Megatron, except it is a gold, just plated gold, to match the gold Lucky Draw Optimus Prime MP1, although this Megatron wasn't nearly made in such limited quantities. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of my collection and history of the Transformers Takara Masterpiece series. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and check out my channel for part 2 of this Transformers Takara Masterpiece series. And don't forget to subscribe for more Transformer action figure videos. Cheers. See ya.